Good afternoon, all. We are going to study about the next experiment, common base characteristics, common base input characteristics and common base output characteristics. We are going to familiarize with this experiment. Okay. This is similar to the common emitter characteristics kit. You can see it's a common base mode model. Okay. Here you can see here the transistor is to be inserted here, and already it is marked here. It is collector, it is base and emitter. Okay, so we have to connect properly the transistor BJT on this node. Okay, so here there are 3 points. We know that in a transistor there will be 3 needles. Can you see the 3 needles? Okay, which are the 3 terminals of transistor? One is emitter, then base and collector. We can identify the emitter by using this projection on the side of this transistor. There will be a small projection. Here you can see a small projection on this transistor. Near to that projection, the terminal will be emitter, and the middle one is base, and the remaining one is collector. So we can put this according to the emitter. So we know the terminal which is near to the projection is emitter. So we can connect the emitter, base and collector as per this notation. So emitter, base, collector. We can connect this transistor on the kit. Now we have to find out the characteristics of this BJT by conducting input characteristics and output characteristics. First we are going to do the input characteristics. Input characteristics കണ്ടുപിടിക്കുക എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ എന്താ? It is the curve plotted between input voltage and input current. Variation of input current according to the input voltage ആണ് നമുക്ക് കണ്ടുപിടിക്കേണ്ടത് at constant output voltage. Always in a transistor, either it is common base or common emitter, we do the input characteristics by by varying VEB. Note down the corresponding input, by varying the input voltage, note down the corresponding input current and plot the characteristics as input voltage versus input current at constant output voltage. Input characteristics is conducted by setting a constant output voltage. Okay. Output voltage constant ആക്കി വെച്ചിട്ടാണ് ഇൻപുട്ട് വോൾട്ടേജ് വേരി ചെയ്ത് ഇൻപുട്ട് കറണ്ട് കണ്ടുപിടിക്കേണ്ടത്. ഓക്കെ, ഇൻപുട്ട് ക്യാരക്ടറിസ്റ്റിക്സ് കാണുക എപ്പോഴും ഔട്ട്പുട്ട് വോൾട്ടേജ് ഒരു പെർട്ടിക്കുലർ വാല്യൂല് കോൺസ്റ്റന്റ് ആക്കി വെച്ചിട്ടാണ്. ഓക്കെ, so here you can see this transistor is a common base model. So base is common to both input and output side. In a common base model, input side is emitter base junction and output side is collector base junction. So in this kit, the input side is at the right hand side and the output side is at the left side because it is marked as collector base junction is here and emitter base junction here. So input voltmeter is connected. You have to connect here, and input ammeter IE current is measured by using this meter, and output voltage is measured by this voltmeter VCB, and output current IC can be measured by using this ammeter. Okay, so you have to connect these meters according to the experiment. So first we have to connect the source voltage to the circuit. So ഇവിടെ internally connection illa, so we have to do the connection externally. Okay, so now the source voltage is connected here, and the next one is connected here. Also you have to connect the voltage source. Now we are going to connect. First, for conducting an input characteristics, you have to set the output voltage first. So VCB, here you can see the only one voltmeter is here. Both another meters are ammeters. So first we have to set the output voltage VCB. So connect VCB to the voltmeter. Okay. PCB connect ചെയ്തു. ഇനി first you have to set. First all the knobs should be at a minimum position. Okay. Now we are going to set the voltage into a particular value. Okay, voltage to a particular value. Just set a 2 volt or 4 volt. 1. So here we are setting it's a 4 volt. Okay. 4 volt set ചെയ്തു. Now by setting output voltage as 4 volt, now we have to vary the input voltage corresponding, and by varying input voltage you should note down the input current. Okay. So voltmeter, you have to change the voltmeter to this side. Okay. Now the voltmeter is changed as VEB. Now this meter will read input voltage, and we have to note the input current also. So you have to connect this IE to the ammeter. So connect IE to any one of the ammeter. Okay. Now we have connected this ammeter to SIE to read the emitter current. So we know that the input characteristics is voltage, input voltage versus input current at constant output voltage. We have already set the output voltage by using this knob. Now don't change this knob. Okay. Now the input side voltage can be varied by using these two knobs. Do not use this knob. We already set the output voltage by using this source voltage. Now vary this knob to change the voltage. So you can vary the voltage but from 0.1, 0.2 to 0.5 up to 1.1 and also 1.5. So by increasing the voltage, you can see the current is 0. At 2 volt also, emitter current is 0. And after it reaches 3 volt. At 3 volt, the current starts. Okay. So you can note at 0 volt input voltage, emitter current is 0. At 0.5 volt also, emitter current is 0. At 1 volt also, current is 0. 2 volt, current is 0. At 3 volt, the cut-in voltage is 3 volt. At 3 volt, the current starts. At 0.1,